You followed the rules, tried to play the part, smiled on the outside, but it tore you apart. They gave you the label before they asked your name. You carried the silence, and they called it shame. You thought it was you, but it never was. You were adapting to a world without pause. Love, the system never asked what hurt, never asked what was real, only taught you to behave and to bury what you feel. But now you see the cracks in what they called hope. Now you rise from what they stole. They gave you the script before you could speak, told you to sit still even when your body screamed. Your child is not broken, they reflect in your fight, and you are the one who will turn on the light.
This isn't defiance, it's memory. This isn't dysfunction, it's a nervous system trying to survive. This isn't a phase, it's your soul saying, I was never the problem.
The system never asked what you knew, what you carried inside. But now you remember, you were never meant to hide. This is your voice, this is your truth. You return to the root.
You were always there, beneath the silence, beneath the stare. Not a fault, not a flaw, just a child who saw too much too soon in a world gone wrong. But now I see you, now I breathe you, and I'm ready to come back home. The diagnosis tried to define, but you were never that thin line. You were the dance, the song, the ache, that nothing scripted could ever fake.
You are not a file. You are not a failure. You are not a problem to fix. You are a memory worth returning to, a rhythm worth rebuilding, a soul worth remembering.
You were always there, I just forgot to care. For the voice beneath the rose, for the root beneath the gold. Now I hold you, now I know you, you were always whole.
Hello, everyone. We're back. I am back. My tribe isn't here today because it's early Sunday morning. So, good morning. I'm going to be traveling, so I'm doing this live a little earlier. But why am I doing this live? Because most of you have spent 5 days, 5 unforgettable days together in the Return to the Root Summit last week. It was amazing, even though I lost my voice because not feeling well, but I was able to manage the whole 5 days. And that is the support of you, all of you. So I want to thank you. Thank you for being there. Thank you for engaging. Thank you for bringing all your energy, asking questions, and staying for the whole summit. Some of you have stayed with us for the whole summit, which is amazing. So thank you. So this language, this neuro language that I've created, it spoke to a lot of you. And I didn't want it to end day 5 without closing the circle, the arc of our story. It started with the stress and the anxiety and the burnout and how we're so unrooted, this feeling of uneasiness, this feeling of why I never feel rested, why I feel like I've not achieved, even though we achieve a lot of things every day. Why are we chasing and running and burning out? It could be educators, it could be parents, it could be students, it could be grandparents. Everyone feel this energy of rush, push harder, push harder. So that's what we unpacked over the 5 days. So we talked about the MC systems, the 7 MC systems. As we were traveling through those 5 days, I was creating a story arc to take you to MY system, which is my system, the my system, your systems. So in our program, Blocks to Flow, we have 12 systems that we help each learner. It could be a learner, it could be a parent, it could be an educator, it could be a business owner, from the state of blocked to in flow. Because in order to learn, we have to be in flow. In order to live, we have to be in flow. In order to lead us or our children or anyone else, we also have to lead. You also have to be in flow, is what I meant. So if we're not in flow, what are we in? We're not in flow. We are somewhere between being really blocked or somewhat blocked, right? It's not one state. It could be really blocked, you could be really blocked, or it's a spectrum. It could be somewhere along that spectrum of being blocked. When we're blocked, we have a lot of denials. Thank you for the heart. We have lots of denial. We think it's not me, it's just someone else, maybe. We blame ourselves, we blame others. But blaming doesn't do anything other than diverts all your energy into finding facts to prove that. But it's wrong. It just diverts all your energy. So it's wasted energy. So what we want is really ask questions. We talked a lot about those 5 days. We talked a lot about curiosity. Curiosity about, why do I feel like this? Why am I chasing things? Why do I always feel like I'm not rested? Why do I feel this energy of uneasiness? Why? It's a beautiful question to ask us, ask others, ask the world. Because when we ask why, we stop blaming and we look for answers. So I want to close our summit, and I wanted to give some time between Friday and to Tuesday, some time for all of us to really sit with the information, because it's a lot of information you heard from 36 speakers. So that's a lot of information to process. That's a lot of neurological messages to process. So we didn't want to rush. I didn't want to rush. And I wanted to leave it to marinate. I wanted to leave it to settle. I wanted that root to settle and breathe in the new environment, because we went from unrooted to that rooted environment. We need time, just like plants needs time to relax into the ground, same way. So now that you're coming into that relaxation, using the tapping exercise we learned, breathing exercise we learned, I know it's simple. Sometimes simple is overlooked. We like to complicate things, but simple, what's given to us, God, what you believe in God or universe, what God given to you is your breath. This tapping is, these points are so critical. So if we tap, we release instead of compacting and feeling stress. The tension releases. So it's a simple thing, but we don't do it. Many of us don't do it. So those techniques we shared, and there was so many different gifts that were given away. Make sure to reach out to our coaches to receive those gifts. They're giving from their heart to receive those gifts. So we want to close the circle. So on August 19th, which is this Tuesday, at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, we're going to gather again. And this is not the last time, because we have another summit coming up in February of 2026. We have a live event happening in Scottsdale, Arizona, October 18th. And then we have another event happening in Kitchener, Ontario, September 13th. I'll have all those information coming up. So we have lots of local events happening because we want to bring this to parents, especially these are for parents and educators as well, bring to you live into to your cities so that you can parent in flow, you can lead in flow, you can live in flow. So this is exactly what's happening, but this would be our last day for this summit. So that's happening August 19th at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's called the Return Circle, final recap and closing ceremony. Come. So what to expect? Why should you come? Because I know all of you are busy. Why would you come? We're not going to waste time like we didn't waste time over those 5 days, right? We connected with you. We had so much conversation, so many conversations, so many transformations. So why should you come? You should come because we're going to have all the coaches there. You can ask questions, number one. Number two, we're going to bring it all together so that you may have compartmentalized all the information we gave you, but we want to bring it all together and up so that it makes sense. You know how when you're in school, we learn different concepts. Only when we're studying for that test, we kind of bring everything together, right? It's the same thing. We learn, then we have to bring it all together after a while. So that's what we're going to be doing. That bringing together is to really giving you those my systems so that you can really ground it, you can really root it in your power and really exercise your true potential. Because without really being rooted and having that conviction that you're rooted in all cells of your body, it's really hard to lead, live, or parent, or serve others. And when that happens, you're going to be in real flow. And that's the beauty of this, is to get you into flow state, right? In everything and in anything you do, even at work, even be an employee, but in flow, because it's just so much lighter energy when you're in flow. When you're in flow, you can lead life with such pleasure, which is what we want. So where will you join us? Where can you join us? It's going to be on the same Holistic Success Code YouTube channel. I'm going to put the link below this video. So click that at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on Tuesday, and we will be live. That's where you're going to really watch this live, and you can interact with us like last time. Now, some of you may have not watched any of the summit, and some of you might have never heard about the summit. You might be confused right now. What is she talking about? Well, it happened last week. We had 5 days of over 35 speakers. And if you have not watched it, it's also on our Holistic Success Code YouTube channel. You can watch all the days, all the conversations, and you can even ask questions, because I'm going to be going back to check up on all the questions to make sure we answered them. So if you want, go to our Holistic Success Code YouTube channel. It's all there for you. Watch it from the beginning. And we also pinned the journal that went with each of those days, which is available for you as well. So you can take notes. You can see what coaches have been saying along the way. So it's there for you. So that's where you're going to watch it on Tuesday, August the 19th at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So today is Sunday. It's a rest day. Think about all the stuff we went over on last week, and think about the journal. The journal is so important. If you haven't had the chance to write it, take this opportunity to take a breath and really go through that journal. I created that for you as a gift. It's yours. And then if you missed any of the coaches or the keynote speakers information, it's also in that journal as well. And also, if you want to download or look at our magazine, we launched a special edition for the summit. So the link should be in one of those videos. But if not, I can share, if you DM me here, I can share the links to our magazine. We've been doing this since last year of 2024. So we have several other issues as well. And our next one will be in October. So that's it for today. Today is Sunday. Breathe, tap, right? Tapping is really good. If you have lots of tension, like yesterday, I was traveling and I was traveling for all day. I was feeling so much like pressure, the airplane pressure too. I tapped and I felt really good. So tap, tap, tap. Any worries away. It's such a beautiful practice to do it every hour. That's what Kate, one of our keynote speaker, she told us that set an alarm and do it every hour. And you don't even need to do it all of it. Like just do whatever feels like it, wherever you want to release it. And some of our coaches showed the pulling the ear one too. That's another good one. So if you want to find those techniques, those are in the replay. Thank you. Have a blessed day. Enjoy. And we will see you on another live tomorrow, because I'm going to come and make sure that everybody hears about this. But otherwise, I will see you August 19th at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on our Holistic Success Code YouTube channel. You can watch it live. Thank you. Have a blessed day. Enjoy.